to the End Time Truth Television, the channel for the lovers of truth, for the truth of the end time. So if you are a lover of truth, give us a subscription and God bless you. Shalom. Good morning, good afternoon, everybody. Good evening, wherever you are listening to me from. God bless you. As you can see, I am actually in a strange environment, not my place. I'm covering this from a garage, a motor park. I got to this place before 5 a.m. this morning, but our journey could not continue further because some agitators, those who are fighting for freedom or self-actualization, on the road today, as it has to do with the IPOB struggles for self-actualization. And so I'm in Onitsha, Anambra State, doing this video. I just don't want to stay here idling away because there is every chance that we will stay here for like 6 to 7, 8 hours. So I just want to briefly talk about the video that I saw this morning. I actually took my time and I watched. It's a very lengthy video. I watched the video, and you will definitely be hearing some voices here. Pardon me, please. I am out of my environment. Please, I will upload part of that video, and I will let you look at it and watch it. Then maybe later in the day we will do a thorough analysis on that video. But I just want to pick a part where the young man was just trying to show us the environment, the outside of the Mercy City environment, where close to the wall of Mercy City, nothing was going there as it has to do with the commercial activities. But right opposite the Mercy City, we saw many commercial activities going on there. That is not strange because we have already heard that from them themselves. The young man, he did a very good job. I must commend him for what he did, but I just want to look at it from a different perspective. The fact that there are restaurants inside Mercy City, I wouldn't know if those things were built before Ruth matter came up, but if they have been there, before Ruth matter came up, then it is giving more credence to Ruth's story. Because in the Mercy City, you have about 2 good restaurants where everybody could eat food. So why now coming to Ruth to ask her where they could buy food from? So I will just let you watch the video. But if you don't, if you want to, listen to what I have to say, just be patient a bit to get to the point where I will talk on this. I'll be seeing you at the end of the video.
Okay. All right, my people, but just to clear your doubt, it's me back to back, MC, ladies and gentlemen, in your special. Yeah, we're actually in Mercy City Church, and you can see from the beginning here, the fence actually started. You can see where the fence actually started. And I just want to clear your doubt. For those of you who think they sell into me or sell anything, or they are vendors along the Mercy City fence based on the issue on ground, follow me, make I the show now. May we they go. Then may we they make what I understand. But before then, make I tell you, you see where I stand now? Where I am facing right now, this is Warri to a full roundabout. It's a distance, so you still have to use 100 naira with keke to carry you straight to the full roundabout. Then at my back here, I'm going to face you, show you now to the gate of Mercy City Church, Christ Mercy Land. Is when you are coming from Edo State, Benin, Saple, that is where you are going to see it. So, my people, more with the go, may not be like say they should wear the mama fly. You understand now? So starting from where the drum goes, you can see the fence. So my brother, they show them the fence. You see how I do? So, what my brother? And so God will not take it. One of the reasons why they actually put this drop, which is no parking, to avoid any motorist not to park here for security purpose, for anything not to happen. You understand me now? So I make them put all this wrong. Don't be shocked. I know why they do this one. I'm not clear on that dance. Those of on our way, we say, you know, we don't want small corner of your house. Based on matter, they for inside social media, you want to the brand, you want to the talk, your mind, and you never know what you take right here. I make me say, no, I want gather hat, do this one, make I clear your gap. If you look the road very well, two roads, I think we should cross. Go we cross, you know that guy. We show our people. Our road make it pass. If you see the speed, at least go from traffic to Sapler, Benin, and Adeji. And Adeji, you understand? They do what that. This is the middle demarcation between the Warri, Sapler, Benin Road. You see how that's so now, these are shops, hotels, stores, opposite the Mercy City Church. So they see where we stand. That is where we just cross from now to this side. We will later cross down. We will go show at the gate. You hear me? I will show at the gate. So maybe I follow me. Don't follow me. Then you can show. As you see this shop, so you see I'm very, it's clear very well. Make I don't go enter road because if I go enter road now, trailer the pass now. Because he say now the swear when I don't swear, and I don't catch me. Then if you look very well, this one are shops where people they buy food when Sunday service reach from that next land. And some of these people they see now here they do Indomie, but the person not come because say Monday I think we know now evening hours now the person they come market. I think they see look the distance from here like this now, and I want to show you where they do Indomie. No man, no pastor. They just they won't come out their house with network, just they talk anything in their mind. And I know at the end of all this one, I will still say they bribe me or Prophet Jeremiah give me money. No, we don't want show now. We'll be physics today, we like practical. Enough is enough of all the blah 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 for social media. They say our shops, the web they opposite the shop. Have another yes. Follow me. You don't mind. You see, here they cook food there. Yeah. You don't need to eat. Later you eat me. Not because me that is separate for eating. My brother. But the person never come at me. Now you the same. Based on the evening now, you the same to me for you. So opposite is church, now you say the same to me. So no wahala. Don't know what they do. Massive the show now, man and from. Many stores that they based on evening lifestyle, you know understand? There's some kind of place there for Lagos evening time. You know say the network they misbehave, they make some kind of things they break. So we still they go. Still heading to opposite the shop. Now we see the land, the price land. You they see the black roof, the fence, now you just see now. Different design and package light where the man of God stay join, they beautify our state, data state. That one does them. So all these goods when you use, I thought they join the jealousy and the happiness. So not another thing. So if you look the corner of the fence now, so you see I say no single vendor, nobody they send to me. Nobody they send to me for inside. Nobody they even they send newspaper. Nothing. You dey see the drum where they go push, where they paint the police color of this thing. When the guy that they tell you say, they like just say no more to serve the pass. So my brother, go they show them more. Where they do many Indomie. See some people where they do Indomie. Towards the evening, you see this Indomie. See the guy. And all this all that they show now, so now shop, they where they opposite the church. No, hear me well because matter I go say they exit in the video. Because when they like exit well, they see when my man they move, that's what the top they follow. Listen, hear me, see how well opposite the church. Yeah. Some of you are going to yeah. Some of the people with the city they empty like this. Now he told me that do for inside based on night light on. So just they come now, I know they have you. Make I know they show themselves.
Accommodation.
All the place now hotel. Lord, when you go to the show the have the head. All this also opposite Mercy City. You see now. I think that they allow people to sell for the corner of the fence. I don't know if people will take the fence or they take that side. I don't know if it's like that. Go to the road. Go to the road. Yeah, I ain't going to say yes, but first never call it before. When I get a good food, they say maybe Sunday service day. So that's not people to the cross. Here now plantain based on this. You go see and go with the go. Because you just stay one place. Stay for your one room for abroad, one place where you stay. Your owner or your owner just to the talk to where the man of God lives. I won't clear you that. I won't clear you that. Come up with it. Then I go be like saying, did they see ammo? Fresh food. What do you want? By plastic, toothbrush them that they sell opposite the shop. And they allow them. I bet they say yes. Yes. Thank you. Not for another they see you. It's nothing out for food. They see food. Indomie self, they're not prepare 2 to the night. They see they're not prepare Indomie. If you eat me now, you get from now, they're about Indomie because she said Indomie. Now he said to him, come outside, come show first made and sell Indomie. So they see the Indomie now, you go clear. The last, follow me, my brother. Declare for this one. Why are you doing one people corner? In the evening now, you're going to say, yeah, will be like Mexico, every year of food. Based on night life in the evening. You were opposite the church. I think they clear. So, and what would they try to come see? So, now from the entry end of the church fence, coming from Warri, a full roundabout. You hear me? Welcome from a full roundabout. Now we they come now. We just decide to cross, come this side. To show now. Everywhere from now we go cross because like this now where I stand, I just opposite the church main gate direct. So you see the main gate. The main gate of the shop, that's land face now. They even see the right up. This is Mercy City. I go show now. Don't make a best show the something. Just for and the major store where really big face the gate there. Towards the night life. My brother the same guy say I go be upper. Shake me, give me 5. Not before you say, Aboki, that they allow you to go the other side, they say. Now, I think at this side. Not be small. No, they come and we coverage, never reach there. They see how. So, all these ones, now short there. Yeah, something I need to meet you that you look for there. You need me. Hour. There's a big hour. Yes. Behind them, Lord State. From hotel, take it back. Where they take the place. With like that guy. 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 Now they know they're gonna for a night or whatever. Now they know their price. Not me get their business, but I don't want to. What about they go? They see where they first video and all this was now the try show now. So all this one at the show now. So now just opposite the Mercy City Church. You see the main gate now. So you where they want to set yourself, not set yourself, no need to zoom out, my brother. I go cross, go that side. I go show them for the Mercy City. Yes, for those of you now, whenever get opportunity to come Mercy City before now, what I'm going to show you now is going to shock you. And you will be feeling like when I will get chance, when really see this church, where this great man of God, Prophet Jeremiah, really use and he really take his time to now also. Look at now, the outside, very well you can go. You see the walls, there we go. All right, so, because you rush now, they will say we are this. Now, before I go inside the church, when I come, I notice something. Say, this phone, you're not there yet before. I don't want to make it not there before. This phone not there yet before. Look at, they just complete the phone. Concrete and they don't dig a French digging. Then if you see, on top you'll see two small things like for off flat. They just because of this issue of root matter, men will not hear another story saying one person do one or the other. They can start to the feast CCTV now. Because I know that man say, we want to see the CCTV footage. That was 2019. Now this issue happened. Before Prophet for South Africa, before they bring her up again, say, Ruth Matthew not satisfied the way break and the family, they handle the matter. So for that reason, all of them when they fight, if they could say when they fight, they better not to be you. But the truth of the matter is, say, we won't clear your dad, not be inside the church. Now they begin for do it before long. So you don't see the camera for all, Abi. You don't show that the camera for all. Yes. Now when they don't show now the camera for all, so you tell you, new cameras. No day yet to face people when they come from Benin, Saple, and Lagos. While the other one face a true roundabout. Now this is the main entrance to the shop. Before we go do that, some of them never get opportunity to see water fountain. Show them the water fountain. The good thing where God they use the man of God to show up, they do for us. Show them, show them. Because they want those ones. You got the picture, the whole matter, the existence and detection. Read the scripture. This is Mercy City. Possibly welcome to Mercy City. Now let's go inside and see what God is actually using Prophet Jeremiah Omoto Fufeyin doing for Delta State and in Nigeria. More we know. Now, the gate of the church now be this. For you when they try for CCTV footage, the gate gets the way in. And this is the entrance. You hear me now? Yes, please. Before we go inside, I want to show you another thing we will show you. This CCTV now, look at very well. Now, new one. Because of this issue of Ruth Matthew, and made the fees there. Have you not been told that? You don't say where the fees there. So if you look at very well, not the same as shoot bed in my mouth side. Look at very well, though, because your own after the year negative story, they square people name. Look at. So now the entrance with this. So my brother, when we go to the other side. Yeah, though. Yeah. Mercy restaurant. You see now? Now we'll go inside there. Where they just show now the inside. Not every time I show now because some of them already actually test now. They find you the one I want to do this. Yes, they're not open today now. They have to do it open today now. Just the entrance. Yeah.
No window inside.
Nobody come. Ah! This is a matter now don't make me come enter better find place. So yeah, let's see blow me small. Now you are welcome to Christ Mercy Land Restaurant. Now when you see the invitation, this one is everybody here that is doing doing. You see and say that they say doing. And if you see the place, you get different category of segments where they live in the shop. You look very well to see some kind of place where they go. Where they go. No, when you go surprise at the menu, you see but another thing say this aquarium and Indomie, not Indomie, and aquarium. You don't want to see the beauty. This was another area that they say, you look this place, I hear that they say Indomie. Ah, this place cool. Only God that will bless Prophet Jeremiah. Ah, see Anna. Ah, I like this beauty. It's clear for your eye now. I like this thing. How's it show? There's the interior. But when you see the place, they say Indomie for you. You look this table like waiting until they say Indomie. So the table Indomie table or this smaller table. I beg. You see Amadi? Then they say Indomie for this kind of place. And they ask for now. Then they say Indomie. Ruth Matthew and the fans. Prof S. Bisola, Shoma. Then they say Indomie. Where will they go? We not waste time. I'll see the show now. Yes. Come. Where will you go? Oh, my mother, I say, not tired, because I better matter. See, Anna, Mercy City restaurant menus. See what they say, African dishes. We have rice and beef, rice and poker fish, rice and tilapia, rice and poker fish. Here, many are not going to read all of them. So, where will they go? Shall extra dishes order the menu? So, they say, my sister, come today. Give me one short minute of my drink every day. See the kitchen? Not another thing like this. to tell you, say, now free. He said, I don't know. This one go well. What are we talking? What are we? Thank God for Christ Festival. This matter made me enter here today. Not take good. Man, I go give Coca-Cola cheap popularity. Man, close your name. So now, you don't clap my eye now. Where will you go? When you see all the old things for you, you see Indomie for inside. When I see Indomie for inside, look at Indomie. Where will you go? Now Indomie will be fine now. Apart from Indomie, CCTV footage, go up now, they find camera. When you look the place, you open, they're not the IPG anywhere for you. So they're not the IPG anywhere for you. As you open, I mean, they don't bother to put a camera. But very soon they go put because people now don't get evil plan where we're bad this church. So they want to try to find way bring God down. But God not will give. And God not will shame us. You hear me? God not will shame us. What will you do? You will buy Indomie of 300 naira. You see, expect a man like this to still blow you at it. For your 300 naira. Abi, go the go see show that the cheap restaurant with the short get. No worry. Now, we don't come outside. As we don't come outside from the restaurant or messy restaurant, so you see her. Yes, video that we're making is here. So, when I don't see Anna, you see why they show now this one, eh? Now, some are just frustrate Prophet TB Joshua. Then, after everything, I bomb the place when you see Karen and go court. Finally, God kill the man. Automatically, now, the enemies of Prophet TB Joshua automatically become the enemy of Prophet Jeremiah Omoto Fufeyin. But you know what? You see that chance where we say Lagos people give on, I want to take kill Prophet TB Joshua. So, we Delta State people will not go green. Especially me, will be number one G. I'm not good. Where will they go? God never call me. I don't want to make it call me now. But now you get me. No. Now you see him now. You don't come up for the restaurant to clear your doubt. Make us they do this live video. To clear your doubt. Yes. Because if I say make they use drone, take video this one and I will say, they did time. Hi, I'm MC, ladies and gentlemen, on which is that the video up. I will tell her they do only ground. Because when I see everything, Mama go open in two pro eyes, send picking of 2 years, where the other one never gets it from here to the gate. Now, they are professional already Babu Day, 700 meters plus. Now we don't walk up past here the Babu Day. He's going to about 900 to 1,000 meters plus. Say they go show somebody where you don't know. 2 people where you don't know. Where is saying to me? Because now you get godly hard fast. Allow God use your root. Get conscience. Get conscience. Because I know some people that say, how much they might pay you? How much he pay you? Now, we will show you the other cheap restaurant. I've been up with you. We will show them. Because if you enter plane set, you get first class, second class, and third class. Now we don't come up for the restaurant of first class. Now when we enter the restaurant, the second restaurant for Christ Mercy Land Church will be third class to fourth class. See, the table where you see for the first class and the chair where you see for first class, is there inside this one? So na plastic. Look at well, look at well. And for this one, so any amount of food where you want shop, like they say. And but as they sell the food, so they're not they see the same Indomie inside. Have you the same Indomie? They're not the same Indomie. Not because people in the shop. I don't know where they go on. You don't see that. They follow me. I think they see her. You dey see am here abi? Una dey send me for you. I'm not come know whether they dey send me. I know why I dey ask you. I wish I dey send me. I for say make I sit down and give me Indomie. But more than that, take stress on our bed. Do your work, go your. Look at very well now. Look at very well. That other amama facing waistband, what you see for that side, see for you. The one that people are like 3 minutes here for that side. I think they see for that side.
So, like I said, I will just be doing a little analysis on this. I will just be saying, talking briefly on this. I hope I can do a live video where I may probably be able to play a lengthier part of the video so that you can also watch. I know many of you have watched it. Some of you may have seen it. Now, the question I have is this, like I was asking from my intro, if such was the case, if that was the case, if that environment existed that way, in such a manner that, you know, there was nothing like food vendors around the world that they, like they have said, and the video that the young man did has also confirmed that. But then we saw that the places to get those things are not hidden, so it is very, very open. My confusion is this: if those two women could not afford to buy food from Mercy City restaurants in the inside of the compound, inside the Mercy City compound, absolutely, even if you are there for the very first time, you wouldn't need anybody to tell you or to show you where they are selling Indomie. You see, you wouldn't need anybody to take you to where they are selling Indomie. As long as you walked in through that gate, you must have seen the beehive of activities happening right across the road, opposite the gate of Mercy City. So why should anybody come to a crippled woman to ask her to show them where they can buy food? I'm just asking, and I'm just reasoning. I'm just thinking out loud. And let's just take it that, okay, that before that time, 2019 to now, should be about 3 years now. Okay, let's take it that, all right, those two restaurants in the compound, inside the compound, were not built as at the time. But they came through the gate. Should they have needed a Ruth, a crippled woman, to be the one to show them where to buy food? And why the choice of Ruth? And why is there this kind of contradiction about the CCTV? Because what we learned from Brekete was that Mercy City people said that the CCTV cameras they had in those days were not working, or that they didn't work as at that day. So now in this video, now this young man is trying to make it look like CCTVs were not installed as at that time. Please don't be offended the way I am, fidgeting. I'm a bit stressed, and there's no seat here. I am borrowing somebody's car booth to do this. So the question is now, why has it suddenly changed? Like the CCTV were there as at that time, but they weren't working. But in this video, we are learning that they weren't there at all, that the CCTV cameras had just been installed because of Ruth's case. So there is a whole lot of contradictions here. See, me, I've been a little bit divergent over this matter because I really, need not to impair anybody's innocence. And at the same time, I don't want to sound like I'm stupid. The focal point here is that this baby is missing. He got missing and is still missing today. You see, the whole point of trying to exonerate Jeremiah from this is a bit strange to me because, like I have always said, what they are doing now, what this young man now is doing now, is what Jeremiah and co should have done early when that incident happened. If the CCTV cameras were not installed, what were the efforts that was put in place in order to make sure that every action that was supposed to be taken was taken, and that would have satisfied the mother of the kid that is missing, that everybody has done their bit. Like, she also exonerated Brekete. She said Brekete really tried, only that she said that case seemed to be bigger than Brekete. So in her own testimony, she averred that Brekete tried a lot for her. So since Mercy City people did not do what they were supposed to do, all fingers will not stop pointing at them. And to be sincere with you, having said that, I'm actually surprised that somebody can put up such a big edifice without thinking of a CCTV camera. Even here, there is a public place, a garage. This is Nigeria, so this is not a white man's land. But somebody who had the idea of putting up this kind of place, who knows that a lot of people will be converging here. Behind me here, you see the information of a CCTV camera being operational. You look at it here, you see a CCTV camera is asking you to put up a smile. A CCTV camera is in operation. You see, CCTV in operation. So if a garage like this, in this kind of a place, if you're a Nigerian and you know Onisha, you will understand. If people can think of, putting up a CCTV here because of the influx of people in this place, I am left petrified that somebody in a church and in a very massive environment like that could have built something like that without thinking of security. So Ruth Matthew's case now is what is now teaching them that they ought to have a CCTV camera. It left a lot, to be questioned. No matter what, is done. And Jeremiah came out recently and told us that he would produce the baby only to balk at his promises. So this whole thing makes it a child's play. Making a video of more than 1 hour, even though there are some points that the guy made in the video that makes sense, but then those things now may not so much count because what was supposed to have been done was not done. The responsibility they were supposed to have taken, they didn't take that. Well, the video will be too long. Maybe we will talk later. We will talk about this when I will be showing you the whole of the video. Please, you may not have seen enough of it now, but then in the next video that I will do on this, we will have lengthy time to talk about it, and you too may have opportunity to call in and make your own contributions. But meanwhile, I'd like to know what you think about this. And once again, I apologize for the poor quality of the audio because of the cacophonies of voices that you may have been hearing. It is due to the fact that this is being done in a public place. Thank you very much. I will be seeing you in the next video shortly. Till I come your way again in the next video, I remain your brother in the Lord, and from me to you, shalom.